Welcome to 6ABC's Weekend Extra, paid for by Dignity Memorial. Here's Gina Gannon.
We're happy to welcome Bianca Rodriguez with Dignity Memorial. Bianca is here with us today to help us navigate the sensitive but important process of funeral planning. Bianca, thank you for joining me. Funeral services have evolved in recent years with an increasing number of people choosing to have a celebration of life. So tell me, what exactly does that mean?
Well, celebration of life is exactly as it sounds, celebrating the life of a loved one in a unique, memorable way that incorporates all the details, interests, hobbies, passions, whatever made them, spark to create a memorable event for our families.
What can we expect to see at a celebration of life?
When we're making arrangements, we ask the family a series of questions like, what would their most incredible day be like? And we start building a theme from what they answer. We tell their story. We incorporate those details in the celebration of life. A couple months ago, we had a family that lost a loved one that really liked disco and dancing and Christmas. So we completely transformed our facility into a disco Christmas themed event, and the family was absolutely so grateful for what we did for them.
So it really does sound like a celebration more so than a funeral.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Today more people are choosing a celebration of life rather than a traditional, way of mourning. In a traditional service, you're sitting in a row of seats, looking at the back of someone's head and maybe making small talk. So we removed those rows in our facility and put round tables to allow better conversation. That's really what a celebration of life is, to help, our families mourn.
That's so nice. So then what kind of components are used to create a life story?
So in arrangements, I go back to those questions. We want to know about the person. And if there's something that they're very passionate about, we ask our families to bring in personal items to represent those beautiful memories. We also have a lot of decor in our inventory that we can also set up that makes it a little bit more impactful.
Traditionally after a memorial service, people tend to go out for a meal. As preferences evolved, is this still important and something that you're still seeing?
Absolutely. Enjoying a meal together is a great comfort to us. It gives us an opportunity to relax and enjoy each other's company in an informal setting. We've all been to a traditional service where we go back to the church or to someone's home to eat. But, catering is a big part of our celebrations. It takes that burden off of the family. We can offer a formal sit-down dinner, or we can do something a little bit simpler with a barbecue or finger foods. Either way, we can accommodate that.
That's so nice to know. And, we know that the pandemic has impacted gatherings of all kinds this year. So how has it impacted celebrations of life?
Well, it certainly did impact us, but it also allowed us to get really creative.
Yeah.
We've created graveside-only celebration of lives that still incorporate all the details, but allows the social distancing. We've also still do our live streaming as well.
That's really good to know. And so speaking of planning, what if someone had their own ideas about how they wanted to be celebrated? What should they do?
Sure. So speaking for me personally, I want my celebration of life to include a pig roast and a champagne toast. Those are the details that I want my loved ones to remember me by. It's always good advice to pre-plan and pre-arrange your final arrangements. Make your wishes known, document them. It takes a lot of the anxiety and financial stress that accompanies death. It frees up your family to start their grieving process.
I'm sure it's also so nice to plan ahead. Bianca, thank you for being with us today. If you'd like to learn more about the topics we've covered today, you can download a free planning guide to document your ideas for your celebration of life at dignitymemorial.com/details.
Thanks for watching 6ABC's Weekend Extra, paid for by Dignity Memorial. To download a free planning guide, visit dignitymemorial.com/details.